at the 2023 presidential inauguration here at the Fighting Scouts Event Center. I know you guys are usually used to me doing vlogs about basketball games here, but today's a little different. Today's about the inauguration, and I want to show you guys around. I want to show you guys around all these well-known politicians and the reservation out here. Pretty packed. More packed than basketball games.
We're going to get started here in just a few seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
Even the top section's packed. Yeah, let me show you guys around.
Once again, we are getting ready for the procession. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please take your seats at this time, and we are going to begin. Please stand. Please stand for the procession. First of all, coming in would be the Navajo Nation Board of Election Supervisors. Navajo Nation Board of Election Supervisors. Following that procession will be the Navajo Board of Education. Following that will be the Navajo Plan 6 school boards, Atobiqueto Kayenta Township, the Nashchitty Commission, and the Navajo Nation Council.
Kadoshin hinan taidan zinigi nihisia hikatole. Azanje Kodoba Sohagi.
Here at the inauguration. Usually they come here for the basketball games, but today's a special occasion. I want to just do this quick vlog here. Do some highlights of this event. And yeah, different seeing this place used for something outside of basketball. Pretty cool, if you ask me. This is the same arena, same place they use for the games. And I've done like 2 or 3 vlogs here now. Yeah, it's just different seeing it used for something else besides basketball. I already gave a tour of this whole facility, so you guys should be familiar with it. If you've seen the episode, showed you all around every location. Just wanted to do this vlog again for this inauguration. Only happens every so often, so I'll be quiet now.
Dr. Tradas Navigit National Aid by Giatsahosodo, the Hijindo, Tunacedo, Chile, Port Defiance, Sawmill, Crystal, and Red Lake. And I'm thrilled to get to work, and I'm excited. And y'all, I have to take a selfie with everyone, so I'm going to turn around. Thank you all. Thank you to all of our students who are here. I am all about education, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you. And thank you. Mr. Nathan Nota. Thank you. Mr. May. Znaczy, że
Shedo Sontana National. Mr. Klish is I, and then I'm shot. Sha'e Carl Russell Slater, Dasha Jeanette. My name is Carl Russell Slater. I'm Kiani, born for the Jewish people, and I'm humbled and honored to represent Round Rock, Rock Point, Sanjisha, Rough Rock, Rajagai, and Sailor Fields on the Navajo Nation Council. Again, thank you for your presence today.
Mr. George Chinle. Also welcoming to the platform, your first female Navajo Nation Vice President-elect, Rochelle Montoya. Along with her husband, second gentleman of the Navajo Nation, Mr. Olson Chi. Navajo Nation, let's hear it for the 2023 Navajo Nation Inauguration Ceremony. We are streaming live via Navajo Technical University on YouTube, Facebook, and also our radio station KTNN, KGAK, KHAC, KNDN, and KCZY. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen that are in the stadium, if you would please remove your headgear, your headwear as we receive our colors.
Welcome and thank you so much for serving our people.
We're going to start off with my brother, the Honorable President of the Navajo Nation and First Lady, Jonathan Nez and Cecilia Nez. Also, Vice President of the Navajo Nation, Mr. Myron Leiser, and Second Lady Dottie Leiser. Thank you. We also have a former Navajo Nation President, two-term Navajo Nation President, Shache, Dr. Joe Shirley Jr., along with his wife, Shanetta Vicky Shirley. Also, former Navajo Nation President, Shache, Mr. Ben Shelley. Yeah. We also have Chairman and President and distinguished Navajo Code Talker, Mr. Peter McDonald, and his lovely wife, McDonald. Yeah. We also have Miss Navajo Nation, Miss Valentina Klitzo, all the way from Secretary, Arizona, again. And if all our delegates and officials that are seated here in the VIP section would stand to your feet, as we recognize you, state, local, Navajo Nation, tribal officials, if you would stand to your feet. From the state of New Mexico, the state of Arizona, and the state of Utah, and also representatives from the state of New Mexico, thank you for being here. Also representing former Navajo Nation President Russell McGay is his sister here in the front. If you would stand. I'm going to turn it back over to our other MC. Round of applause for Kirtland Central High School band. Female Navajo Nation Vice President, all the way from Torreon, Eastern Navajo Agency, New Mexico.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us. I will do my best to say this in English and in Navajo for our visiting guests. And I hope next time we're here that everybody in here understands Navajo. Our ancestors. They sat upon Sandia Mountain as they were to usher to Wildcat. Nta oka ashode shjadi indini shamana hasta Dien bakana jahagi kwaetam hino jidigi kwagi ashode dano nashtonda dengo Benal bike ba'alchina be'away iltahina ni vamado b'jah b'tz'at hidadilya Ani It's sad. The stories that were passed down by our ancestors that were led to Bos Eredando. But their prayers, their positive thoughts, their way of being is why we are here today. We are here today, standing on the shoulders of our ancestors. Gentlemen, give me a few moments to take this moment in with my matriarchs, the women of the Navajo Nation, the grandmothers, the grandchildren, the mothers, the aunts. Kwagi nahisita nlebinetota hoshikego shota di nigo nahachne kwena tani dan lidota li biyata with up banda il so shinia shiyashe away the bedi no kwagi. They fulfilled their destinies. Ahyaha amaro amasana another amayaja da nohtenegi kwagi yanda hoshagi ahyaha smago Baya de Khaled Eya Kwagi Navajo Kaya Kedamit and across the world our Navajo people, how are we going to help them? Who are we to help them? Shay Kwan Hidishna Human Shlema Shalchina Shinia Shalchina Ahlahi.
Do solemnly swear to uphold and abide by the laws of the Navajo Nation and the Treaty of 1868 between the Navajo Nation and the United States of America, and will faithfully execute the office of the Navajo Board of Election Supervisors, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the laws and government of the Navajo Nation, and advance the interests of the Navajo people, having due regard for the ethical duties and responsibility of the office. So help me God. Congratulations. And will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the laws and government of the Navajo Nation, and advance the interests of the Navajo people, having due regard for the ethical duties and responsibility of the office. So help me God. Congratulations to each and every one of you. And Naj Chitty Commission, can you please stand up? Okay. Please raise your right hand and say the word I and state your name. I do solemnly swear to uphold and abide by the laws of the Navajo Nation and the Treaty of 1868.
Gentlemen, how many are ready to witness the oath of office for the Nigrin Montoya administration and also the 25th Navajo Nation Council? This will be done by the Honorable Chief Justice of the Navajo Nation, Honorable Joanne Jane.
That's my president!
Would you please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I, Dr. Nigrin, do solemnly swear to uphold and abide by the laws
uphold the laws of the Navajo Nation
and the Treaty of 1868
and the Treaty of 1868
between the Navajo Nation and the United States of America,
between the Navajo Nation and the United States of America,
and will faithfully execute the office of
and faithfully execute the office of
the President,
and
will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the laws and government of the Navajo Nation, and advance the interests of the Navajo people, having due regard for the ethical duties and responsibilities of the office. So help me God. Here's your dad.
Navajo Nation President, Dr. Lulu Van Nygren, First Lady of the Navajo Nation, Jasmine Blackwater Nygren. Hiya,
Solemnly swear
to uphold and abide
by the laws of the Navajo Nation
and the Treaty of 1868 between the Navajo Nation and the United States of America, and will faithfully execute the office of Vice President
And I will,
to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend
the laws and government
of the Navajo Nation and advance the interests of the Navajo people, having due regard for the ethical duties and responsibilities of the office. So help me God.
Montoya and second gentleman, Olsen Chi. Kadon Hibish Bahasa Adana Nadole, the oath of office for the 25th Navajo Nation Council. Would you step up to the podium? Kadon Hibish Bahasa Adana Yadabat is Nichtole, also done by the Honorable Chief Justice Joanne Jane.
Take your hats off!
Take a picture. Smile.
I do solemnly swear to uphold and abide by the laws of the Navajo Nation and Treaty of 1868 between the Navajo Nation and the United States of America, and will faithfully execute the office of and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the laws of the government of the Navajo Nation and advance the interests of the Navajo people, having due regard for the ethical duties and responsibilities of the office. So help me God. Najaniya.
Honor of introducing Chiaz Dr. Bu Nygren for his candidacy for the Navajo Nation President. On this historic day, I'm even more honored and proud to introduce him as our next President of the Navajo Nation. I will begin like this. Once upon a time, there was a young boy growing up on the Navajo reservation. He was born on a snowy day. He was born into a single-parent home to a young mother who was 15 years of age at the time. He did not have the opportunity to know his South Vietnamese father, who was a refugee. He lived in a 10-foot travel trailer with no electricity and no running water. He struggled to learn English in school and he did his homework by a kerosene lamp. As a young boy, he went to Farmington with his mother to sell jewelry in restaurants to help pay bills for his family. He was often rejected by non-buyers. At age 13, he learned carpentry and built a storage shed, an outhouse, and a doghouse. He lost his beloved mother to an alcohol-related cause, and he was raised by his grandmother, who is with him here today. The story gets better. In school, he would look at pictures on the wall of leaders. Even while he struggled and failed, he heard their ancestral voices. These voices propelled him to graduate from Red Mesa High School as class valedictorian and a recipient of the Gates Millennial Scholarship and the Chief Manuelito Scholarship. He received his bachelor's degree in construction management and technology and his master's degree in business administration, both from ASU. And a doctorate degree in organizational change and leadership from the University of Southern California. As a young, intelligent person, he successfully worked in the private sector and married a beautiful young lady, Jasmine Blackwater Nygren, a graduate of Stanford University, an attorney, and she served as Arizona State Representative. With his talented hands, he built a home at Red Mesa for his family. And together, they had a beautiful child. So what is the twist to this promising story? How did it happen? Somebody believed in him. Maybe it was a teacher. Maybe it was a coach. Maybe it was his mother. Maybe it was a leader, like former President Joe Shirley, who in 2018 asked him to be his running mate for the president of the Navajo Nation. So in 2022, he made a decision to run for president of the Navajo Nation. He knew it was going to be a challenge to go against 14 other candidates who were well qualified, and many of them were women. He also knew it was going to be a challenge to change the trajectory of his predecessor, President Jonathan Nez, who stood courageously to save his people from the terrible COVID disease, which infected more than 80,000 people. And nearly 2,000 people died. But he was determined, and he came up with a mantra that carried him through. Yidis kaden sahakes, thinking for the future. In his campaign, he traveled thousands of miles to places where he learned about life as a kid. The laundromats where he used to fold clothes, the gas stations, the restaurants where he used to sell jewelry, to auctions, to flea markets, chapter houses, urban areas, and many other places to listen with kindness to the voices of his people, to acknowledge and affirm their truths, seeking narratives to ensure that they're not alone, and being strategic. He selected a Diné woman to be his running mate. And our great living legends, Chairman Peter MacDonald and President Peterson Zaw, believed in his leadership and they endorsed him. On November 8, 2022, at the age of 35, he became the youngest person ever to be elected president of the Navajo Nation. With Michelle Montoya as the first ever woman vice president of the Navajo Nation. Last, let's be real about this story. While he may be young and idealistic, he is not naive. And he knows he cannot do this job alone. He knows opposition and criticism will rear its ugly head, just as in the case of politics. But he brings inspiration, not pretending to be anyone else, but his own true, authentic self. Why? Because there are more than 40,000 little Boos and 40,000 little Rochelles out there in school systems who want a better future. Dr. Nightman has taken this challenge because he believes in us and the new 25th Navajo Nation Council, 1/3 of which are women, affording us a new opportunity for the balance of power. As a collaborative force, Dr. Nightman believes we can move our nation forward in 2023 and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the youngest president of the Navajo Nation ever elected.
Thank you. Shema. Si yese kya jono sa na hasan ne do khay ola tenne ya do khay ola yasuki do ben sa kes jono do sa khini ne lagi kya shema. Si yego jono do se jey de sna khay ti kya. En all of the honna iso thanigi don le des gar si da isma tsagi a khahen gidini do le aro yat e do si on ne yat e gidini do le do when I saw thanigi na ani ai isi da isi don jono go nsita kesdo na hata da benziligi bisndesh deshni ni go de never ta so sage khahe Aros Twido San is your man that I saw Tanigi Aswan, here in Nachan Jonago, but the dish cheat in Kindo, the hospital that he can't on it, Enigi can Massanadon, can Chedo, can another, at that Enigi, Head, Kedini, don't they? Aros allowed over Enigi, Hashihot, Enigi. Ketado ke mayajan dat nishigi EMS first responders gi a head gedini filme but it is street and le a kid in the house khani salad and nigi a head a wichin hada hosyanigi khita inno a head dan din de shito ado khaya shamasana yiziga ashmode shamasana yizi die shamasana وبايش كده هون خامية دو كده شمسنا سي كده نسخابن دشني جنگو إيه لاقي كده شمسنا آدو دنه دنوخنگی خارشی دا اسم فتاگی آئی یسه شزادو شنهتا بیگا داشتو نیرگی اشجاشی نبدت نیتخا دون خادی لیفت دو نیرگی آوت اون خندش نشن خدینی دو دیش شدنه دنوخنگی آدو ایده آدو خوشی هارشی دهیسو خیلی دون کنان نشداخ اینگی دو آنیت ایده خونن دهیسیت خانی آخیش او نسده کیس خالد اولاد نبکادی جا خالد اولاد نبنان نشده دی لیف دو خالد اولاد استخادی جا خشید اون خطو آگی خجو آسلا under ka for the distin and can those 3 sari don't kekea bata hui yangi nas what the kagi get this con and zakes the snow baby sorigi do they so planigi dos ka jegi a he gedini don't I just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you. I just wanted to see, it's been a while since I spoke in front of a large crowd, all in Navajo, so I guess I passed the test this morning that after all the 2 months of planning in English and everything else, that I still got it, okay? So, thank you. My name is Boo Niger, and I'm Chinle. And I'm born for South Vietnamese people. My Ches are Tonichini. And then also my Nollies are Navajo. And of course, my wife over here, Shinan, my boss, our former state representative for the District of LD7, former Representative Jasmine Blackwater Knight. And she's Hashtishni, and we reside in Red Mesa, Arizona, where I'm an in-law and I do my best. And their grandparents are over here, so hopefully I pass the test back home too. To all my in-laws on this side. So again, thank you so much, and I'm very honored to be here today. I know as we sit here and as we think about the future of the Navajo Nation, we know that it's going to be tough. Being president of the Navajo Nation, it's going to be tough. First hand, I just want to say thank you. President Nez sitting here right here. I knew it was going to be a very, very tough race because he's a really good president. He did his effort. I knew that I almost took a gamble to campaign against him. So thank you so much, President Nez, for all the good work that you have done for the Navajo Nation and the Navajo people. And we continue to wish you much success. So let's give a huge roar and round of applause for President Jonathan Nez. Thank you, President Nez, and Vice President Lizer, and President Shirley Shache, President Ben Shelley, and Chairman McDonald Shache, and thank you. And also, we campaigned on how do we combat the everyday things that hurt and go up against our people, like poverty, hunger, thirst, sickness, old age, greed, jealousy, and laziness. Those are the things that we have always heard for many, many, many years, and that continues to mess with us. But I know one of the things I've always said from the very get-go is I'm looking forward to working with the 25th Navajo Nation Council, because one of the things I've always said is a united Navajo Nation leadership is going to be strong, it's going to move things forward, and we can stop talking about the basic needs of our Navajo people. So I look forward to every individual up here, the 24 Navajo Nation Council, because we have one mission. Let's get basic services to the Navajo people. We need water, we need roads, we need broadband, we need better public safety. So as your next Navajo Nation president, I will not hesitate. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that our people have a chance, our people have an opportunity to make something of themselves. That's all they want. The reason why I say that, as Shema mentioned earlier, growing up in those conditions, somebody had to believe in you. As leadership sitting on the stage, we believe in every single one, listening back home, listening from schools. Some of them have traveled from the school I attended, Red Mesa Unified School District, Kirtland Central as well, and thank you, Winter Rock Scouts, for everything that you do here. Those are the people that we're thinking about. So as president, my decisions will always be very simple. Does this move our nation forward? Does this get out of third world poverty conditions? If yes, so be it. Let's go. Let's make it happen, because we have 50% of our people that are ready to work. I'm tired of hearing about unemployment. 50%, no, but we have some of the best people in the world. Educated, lawyers, attorneys, doctors, carpenters, welders, plumbers, electricians, and entrepreneurs and business owners. So it's about time we believe in you, and this administration is going to be about you, because We are tired of moving off the Navajo Nation. It's about time the grass is greener on the Navajo Nation. So, ahead! And those are some of the things that I will focus on. As you've heard me over and over again, I will champion the basic needs of our people. We chimney nebachin da we nanigi. We chimney na the neta shahagi. Cheheta nanigi. Bash idole. I will champion. I will make sure your voices are heard on a daily basis. That the people living in poverty, the people with terrible washboard roads, the people that call the police and it's 6 hours, 10 hours the following day, those are the people I truly want to help them. Do you know why? The reason why I say that is, in order for us to have a strong economy, in order for us to have a strong Navajo Nation, let's stop thinking about how do we survive. Let's get out of survival mode, and that's what the 25th Navajo Nation Council, myself, Vice President Montoya, that's what we're going to focus on, because people like you believe in change, and people like you want somebody that's going to challenge the status quo, and that's what it's all going to be about. The other... I know I had a whole speech, I kind of went off the other way, so don't mind. Let me scroll a little bit so I feel like I'm staying on track. But anyways, I also want to say, one of the core values that's going to guide the Nigerian administration is going to be competency. As I've said time and time again, we want to work with people that know what they're doing, that are willing to constantly learn, develop themselves, continue. The ones that fell off the stage, the ones that had setbacks, those are the people I want to work with, because they know what it's like to fall over and get back up and keep moving forward, right? And a lot of us come to those situations. Not all of us hit something perfect the very first time. Time and time again, some of the teachings the elders have always told me. That's what we're going to use. I bring basic leadership. As mentioned before, one of my first projects with my uncle, he's sitting in the crowd here, building a shade house, a storage shed, an outhouse, a dog house, building a skate park, learning how to weld. Those are the basic things that I think about. Sure, I might have an MBA, sure, I might have a doctorate from the University of Southern California. That doesn't matter, because most of our people just want basic leadership so that we can get out of this rut. Let's not make things complicated. Let's simplify things. And one of the things I promise to you is, if the president of the Navajo Nation goes to jail for bringing water to its people, so be it. Why not? We need gravel pits. I hear $3 million a mile. You can't even build a $3 million a mile road in the Phoenix metropolitan area. It might be made out of gold if it's $3 million a mile. But on Navajo, that's the reality. $3 million a mile. We need to come up with innovative ways to have our own gravel pits. Let's bring it from $3 million a mile to $2 million a mile. Let's make sure that there's more broadband towers across the Navajo Nation, so that when public safety and first responders need to get somewhere, it's the broadband is there for them. Simple things like that. Broadband that will help our kids that are living at home and being with grandma and grandpa that need a mentor. Because right now you travel across the Navajo Nation, you lose service. The reason why I'm here today is because I've had good people that believed in me. Why not connect our young people with good people from all over the world that will mentor them to be the people that they've always dreamed about? So those are the things I think about as becoming your next Navajo Nation president. So, again, it's going to be a long journey, but I know one of the things that I mentioned earlier, surround yourself with good people that have knowledge, that have wherewithal, that will continue to learn. Number two, work with people that have a heart to serve our community. So as president, I know all 7,000 Navajo Nation employees are listening. I urge you and challenge you to work with me, and I'll work alongside you. Let's continue to bring better service, and that's more efficient, more effective, so that they can get the services that are needed. And I will be there. I want to listen. I want to know what the struggles are. Let's work on that. Let's refine the plans of operation. Let's regenerate laws that will make things happen by working with the leaders behind me, and so that we can get you basic services on a daily basis. That's what I say when I say compassion. You gotta love your people. That's why we're up here. Every 24 delegates up here, myself and Vice President, we love each and every one of you, and we are gonna do what it takes to make sure we get you basic services. And teamwork. I know teamwork sounds very simple, but it's going to take a lot of teamwork. For years and years and decades, we've always had a divided Navajo Nation Council, a divided office of the President and Vice President. Why not unite and stand up so when we have a strong Navajo Nation, we can get past the basic services? So, 20 years from now, our nation will be thinking about, how can we have a greater GDP than California? We are the trendsetters in the United States of America. We are leading in every sector here on Navajo. Opportunities are better on Navajo. I love working on Navajo. And that's what it's going to take with the 25th Navajo Nation Council and myself. Yedishkan and Sakes. And I look forward to helping you and serving you as your next Navajo Nation president. And I am very honored to help and represent all 400,000 Navajo people, all 110 chapters that you all voted on. So thank you so much. And thank you, and God bless the great Navajo Nation.
How about a round of applause for your new Navajo Nation President, Dr.
The Navajo Nation inauguration, 2023 inauguration. Hope you enjoyed this part of the video. Yeah, I just wanted you guys to check out the inauguration, some parts. I know it's being live streamed online as well. Some radio station, some news stations from Albuquerque were live streaming it, as well as Navajo Technical University from out of Crown Point, New Mexico. Maybe some of you guys check that out. But yeah, just got done at the event center. Usually I'm used to only coming here for the games. As you know, I film all these Winter Rock games, basketball games. Well, if things go as planned, I'll continue this evening. I'll continue this video this evening from Chinle. You guys stay tuned for that. Let me show you guys around my old high school I graduated from. I did not grow up out here in Winter Rock area. I barely moved out this way after my mom passed away, but this is where I attended high school from my sophomore year up to my senior year and graduated from here. So yeah, this is where I went. It's where I graduated from. Went here for 3 school years. It's crazy I'm not from out here, but this place feels like I was always here my whole life. There's the sea wing, I think it was. Shoot, I don't remember. Yeah, this is the classrooms. Right here, some other classrooms. Baseball field right there. Then here's another set of classrooms. I believe this is the B wing, if I'm not mistaken. Don't really remember, but yeah, most of my classrooms are over here. A lot of memories in this area, in this wing, when I was growing up here. Bunch of fun memories. And over here is outside. Ate out here sometimes during lunch. Had some good lunch spend my lunchtime out here sometimes. And over here is the basketball courts. Funny coincidence. First video I actually made was over here at the basketball courts back when I was in high school. Some buses passing by. So the first video I ever made on my infamous YouTube channel was out here at this very basketball court, just shooting around during lunchtime. And over here is the high school gym. And over here some more classrooms. Yeah, I had to get some consent to go inside since I'm not a student anymore, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys around just briefly. So that should end that part of the vlog. Stay tuned for the evening sessions for the Wildcat versus Chinle game I'll be at. That was the inauguration. And we are back. And we are back. We are here in Chinle, Arizona at the Wildcat Den. Outside the Wildcat Den. Just got done with the presidential inauguration out in Wildcat, Fort Defiance at the Be Hosted Fighting Scouts Event Center. And now we're in Chinle, Arizona. Gonna head inside for the basketball game. Wildcat Fighting Scouts playing the Chinle Wildcats. The school I always cover, Wildcat, is playing here. And as you know, I've been coming to Chinle a lot the last two times this week. I was here for Chinle versus Page, and I was here Saturday for Chinle versus Monument Valley. If you haven't, go check those videos out, especially my boy Brandon Baijo's 41 points. That video is already almost at 700 views as of this recording. Go check that out. I'm about to head inside, do a little vlog here, show you guys around better.
Hey, Bean.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? It's Dominic.
Hey, what's up? One of my mother's old friends from when I was a little kid, Dom. Pretty interesting to run into him. First person to run into. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Coach, put me in. Please, hopefully you put back here in Chinle at the Wildcat Den. Wildcat Fighting Scouts are playing the Chinle Wildcat. Junior varsity is playing right now. As we can see, Chinle in the lead by 4 points. This is my third time coming to Chinle in less than a week. Pretty unique. Let me just show you guys around a little. Don't want to take up too much of your time. So this is the Chinle Wildcat Den, established 2006-2007. This is one of the largest facilities in Arizona, the 15th largest in the United States for high school. And let me just show you some of Chinle's trophies real quick. This one says 3A State Boys Basketball Runner-Up. Y'all remember that team? My boy Koye was on that team. Be Heard Merch. You heard of Be Heard Merch, right? Probably one of the greatest Chinle players ever. Koye Klashi. If you watch this, Koye, I want to have you on one of these one day. Please. As you can see, these trophies. That was a good team though, 2007 or 2009. Right here's Koye's all first boys, first team, All-American. Yeah, one of the greatest players ever. Smart guy too. Proud of you, boy. These trophies. Choice Wireless, girls team. Yeah, some championships here, some runner-up trophies. As you can see, Chinle volleyball won Bloomfield volleyball tournament back in 2008. Yeah, just check out these old teams, man. Some of these championship, some of these championship trophies for tournaments and state runner-ups and cross-country state championships. And I want to show you guys something I haven't been able to show you. Let me show you. This one, I don't remember what their concession used to sell, but it's not, they haven't been using it for a while. I think the only time they opened this concession right here is during the regional games, the tournaments, the playoffs. That's usually a big gathering. So yeah, that's the, I don't remember what their concession was like. I haven't used it in a long time, in many years. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys some of those trophies real quick. And there's some phone booths here at the Wildcat Den. I don't know if anybody uses these anymore, or if they even work. Oh, they do work. So, these phone booths actually do work, believe it or not. These phone booths right here, they actually work. So if you got 50 cents, you can make a call, which is pretty cool. But anybody who is anybody has a cell phone nowadays. But these were put here way before cell phones became popular in 2006 or 07. Well, cell phones were already popular, but payphones, these payphones are still, they were still in use. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. This is the only facility that still has payphones in use. This is like something, these are so ancient now. So ancient. There's payphones. You hardly see them anymore, believe it or not. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. They have payphones here at Chinle. Over here is the team shop. As you can see, it's closed. I'm not sure if they're even going to open this year. But yeah, this is the den, Wildcat Den. Still a really close game, as you can tell. Really exciting game. Really back and forth. So, hold on, let me make a something I want to show you guys as well is the Chinle team from last year. They were state runner-up, and right there's their most recent trophy here at the Den. They just put that up this year. That state girls runner-up trophy right there at the very end. These other trophies are Final Four for the girls 2008-09, boys state runner-up 2008-09, and the Final Four for the boys too. So yeah, that's basically the 4 banners they have up here. Pretty cool. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that last season Chinle girls were state runner-up, and they put up their most recent banner right there. So yeah, let me show you guys around just a little more, a little tour.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, that's cool. Not sure who that is, but yeah, check it out. This is such a nice facility. Really nice facility. Here's the infamous MVP concession stand. The infamous MVP concession here at the Chinle Wildcat Den. They have the best hot wings here, the best hot wings around, as well as some other good snacks. I have yet to try the fry bread here, but yeah, whenever you're in Chinle, make sure to check out the MVP stand. Hi, Chloe. Yeah, so whenever you're in Chinle, make sure to check out the MVP stand for the hot wings. It's a must. It's a must you check out the hot wings and purchase them and try them for yourself. They got the best darn hot wings around. So yeah, please make sure to try the hot wings here at the Wildcat Den. Please. And over here is the small but simple hoops concession. This is probably my favorite concession because it's so convenient. and it's never really crowded, and it's just convenient when you want something simple like a popcorn or a nachos or a pizza. Yeah, this is definitely my personal favorite concession here at the Den, the Hoops concession. Yeah, it's always just so convenient to just come here, grab something real quick. But yeah, give these guys the support too whenever you're here. But yeah, Hoops, man, this is my personal favorite. No offense to MVP, I love the hot wings, but this is my personal favorite concession, ladies and gentlemen. The infamous hot wings of Chinle, Arizona, Wildcat Den. Whenever you come to a basketball game, you gotta try these hot wings out. They have them up at the MVP concession stand. Look at these bad boys. Here we are again. Gonna get some hot wings at the MVP concession. Yeah, let's go check it out. Like I said, Hoops is my personal favorite, but I just want to show you guys a little more of the MVP concession. But yes, please, if you come to the Wildcat Den, please try the MVP concession. Yeah, we have the best hot wings here. The best hot wings possible. It's just not my own personal opinion. I'm sure a lot of Navajos will agree with me. A lot of Reds fans, basketball fans will agree with me that they have the best hot wings here at the Wildcat Den. And that's one of the main reasons I love coming to the Den, is because of the hot wings. That's why I've been making all these trips. That's why I came here Thursday when Paige played Chinle. That's why I came here Saturday when Monument Valley played Chinle. And that's why I'm here again tonight for Winter Rock playing Chinle. I'm only kidding, but I just really like the hot wings here. But yeah, this crowd is really not that big of a crowd, if I'm being honest. The Page game had more fans, and also so did the Monument Valley game. I kind of expected a bigger turnout, if I'm being honest. This is really a small turnout compared to Saturday. Really small turnout. But my loyalty is always with Winter Rock. That's where I went to school. That's the team I always supported since I was a little kid. Going to all those basketball games with my late mother, coming here a lot to Chinle. But yeah, my loyalty is always with Winter Rock. But I do video work for all the student athletes across the reservation. But I always make Winter Rock the #1 priority as much as possible. As many of you may know that by now. But anyway, yeah, I usually make Winter Rock my #1 priority with my video coverage, but I support all the student athletes as much as possible. I try to. A lot of funding goes into it for meals and gas, but it's all worth it. I enjoy doing this for the student athletes, helping these kids get more opportunities. And a big thank you to other people that do this as well, like Mr. Burns with Hoop There It Is, Tyreek Films, Sports Zone. I'm thankful they're all doing this to help these student athletes. It's really good seeing more opportunities for them. There's no jealousy for me, no jealousy whatsoever. I just want what's best for these kids. I don't have any envious or jealousy towards anybody that's doing video work. Just as long as these kids get more exposure, that's what it's all about. If I'm being completely honest, it's just all about giving back to these kids that are playing the sport they love, to showcase the talent, to help them get to that next level. That's what I'm doing this for. It's all about these children, these student athletes, helping them get helping them as much as possible. That's what it's all about, to be honest. We got a little off subject, but yeah, here I am again. MVP concession. Fry bread looks good. I have yet to try their fry bread here. Not sure when I will. Check out some of these prices. These prices are way better than Fort Defiance at the event center. Wish we could never compete with this, ever, to be honest. This concession here is high class. We got that Navajo taco too. Only looks nothing. Only thing you can compare and contrast to is the junction. Oh yeah, can you get some hot wings?
$9 piece.
$9? 7 piece.
7 piece, $9.
Okay, hold on. Get an extra $2 out. Here you go. That should be $9 right there. Yeah. MVP concession session. Make sure to check the stand out whenever you're at the Wildcat Den. They have the best hot wings. I can't emphasize that enough.
Your order will be 24.
Okay. Number 24, Mamba number. Got the Mamba number, guys. Got the Kobe Mamba number, 24. Awesome. Got Kobe's number. Got Kobe Mamba number. Got the Mamba number, 24. Pretty dope. But yeah. Just wait on the hot wings. Show you guys some of the game while I'm waiting. As you can see, it's fourth quarter. Timeout right now. Chinle up by 18. Chinle up by 18 right now. Yeah, look at this beautiful facility, man. Beautiful, beautiful facility.
Apparel on Wednesdays.
Yeah, you guys gotta check out this concession. And one of the best concessions in there is. Nothing compares in contrast. So yeah, just here, waiting for some chicken wings, hot wings. Oh man. Yeah, shout out to my boy Alonzo. Came up from Farmington. Able to cover this game. Varsity games. Yeah. Great day today. Great day indeed. Started the day at the inauguration in Window Rock. In Fort Defiance actually. Started the day at the inauguration and finishing it here with some hoops action covering this game between Chinle and Window Rock. What's up? We're here on the vlog.
Hi.
He's the nicest person here in Chinle.
Been here for about 10 to 15 years.
He's my assistant. he does the live streams for me. All the concessions are closed now. Big L, still hungry. They're about to shut down, buddy. They're about to shut down. Alright, we'll see you, buddy. The game's over. WR girls won. Chinle boys won. Shout out Coach Mendoza, getting me in free. Yeah. Hope you guys all enjoy this episode. So I can put this together real quick. Well, actually, it's not quick. This is going to be over an hour long. But again, hope you guys enjoy this. Took an L today. Kind of a bummer. But it's all good. Big man Taylor scored 25. And shout out to Coach Raul. Got me in for free. I respect that man a lot. So can't really, just gotta stay neutral. Gotta be biased about this. Yeah, good job Chinle. Hope to come to the den some more. Came out here 3 times. 3 times in less than a week. Can't believe that. This is my third trip out this way. Less than a week. Hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. Inauguration and Chinle versus Winterot game. Thankfully, the video went as planned this time, unlike the last episode. But we still gotta get the interview sometime. Peace, love, and hugs, everyone. Good morning. We are here in Ganado, Arizona at the Hubbell trading post. This is one of the oldest trading posts in the United States. One of the oldest trading posts on the Navajo reservation. This is a historical landmark located here in Ganado, Arizona. For all you tourists traveling on the reservation that are checking out such famous attractions as Canyon de Chelly, Monument Valley, Winterot. Stop on by here too. This place it's a historical landmark as well. Just look around, see how Navajos from a long time ago. These are the only stores we used to use. These are the only places we would shop before, when transportation wasn't as convenient as it is now. How we all go to Gallup, New Mexico for our shopping. Trading posts was the only place Masana and Che used to go. So yeah, this vlog started at the inauguration yesterday when now President Boone Nygren got elected and sworn into office, as well as the council delegates and other politicians at the event center, the place I usually record my basketball games. Yeah, that's where this vlog started from. And then I did some parts at the Wildcat did a little tour. I wasn't really able to go into detail there, but hope you guys will enjoy this episode. Just want to finish it here at the Hubbell trading post, show you guys around a little, give you guys a little tour. Yeah, so hope you guys will enjoy this episode. It's gonna be a long one, but it should be worth it. Yeah, gonna show you guys around now. So yeah, this is how the elders used to shop. Coming to places like this.
8:30. Yeah, but you don't just start buying until 9 o'clock. Yes. Okay then. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Hello. Pretty good, you? Heck yeah. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's nice. Beautiful. Man. Oh, look at that one, that Arizona big flag.
Still here at the Hubbell Trading Post. Show you guys around a little more. Just took a quick restroom break. So yeah.
Cruising with Alonzo?
Yeah.
So this trading post, it's the oldest and continuously operating trading post on our reservation. A little bit more than 144 years full of operation. So despite being the oldest, it's actually the second trading post on site. So let's go over this way. Petrified wood. This actually took 220 million years to petrify. Way back in the days, the southwest here was once near the equator. It's pretty much a tropical rainforest. So this place was pretty much Costa Rica. So there was a previous trader that owned the trading post right out front here. Mr. Hubbell was invited to come work for the trader and eventually bought him out. So that trading post that was once there became his home/trading post. And as his family started to grow, that's when Mr. Hubbell invited his Spanish descent family from Albuquerque. So they are the ones who started the very first adobe brick here in 1900. They only got so high until us Navajos acquired the skill. We finished off the house for Mr. Hubbell. So he did try to replicate his childhood home, still standing in Albuquerque. It's also a hacienda, but that one there is nothing compared to this one here. This one is the real deal. So go ahead and wait for me there. I'm going to disarm the building.
Jangan sekali kain gitu ya. So pretty nothing more and then probably like Friday, maybe.
The ram, he jumps over now.
So which one? Where's he at?
He's in there. He's one with the big old horns. He's eating right there. Where the hate's from. Yeah,
okay.
so I'm trying to have him in here, but then he keeps on jumping out, so I just kind of made it higher.
What are you doing?
You too, brother, man. I'm doing good, man. I'm just, here, just the same old, man. Just, trying to keep the animals healthy, just helping out with the park. Yeah.
This is kind of just where they have the old farming equipment. Wagons.